going to be a great day. I am Nikki G, your host, and welcome to the Lone Doctrine. I am your weekly dose of constructive food for thought. Here at the Lone Doctrine, I like to bring you many different perspectives, some of which are my own, but others from like minds in the pursuit of desiring to live the most awesome life possible. I've always had a fascination with what makes people tick. Why someone could like something, disagree with something, while the next person feels the exact opposite. Every week I hope to provide you with just that, food for thought. You may agree with some perspectives, you may not. Or you might just find yourself being opened up to something brand new that can make today better than yesterday. So here's some thoughts from the topic this month of remaining more present from the Zen habits. Let's start this off with a quote. Walk as if you are kissing the earth with your feet. How can you bring calm and peace to the middle of a stressful, chaotic day? The answer is simple, though not always so easy to put into practice. Learn to be present. No matter how out of control your day is, no matter how stressful your job or life becomes, the act of being present can become an oasis. It can change your life, and it's incredibly simple. When I ask people what things prevent them from having a peaceful day, here are some of the responses. Work, the internet, social media, digital distractions, children, dishes, laundry, interruptions, lack of control, money. I could go on and on. The amazing thing, all of these problems can be solved by one technique, being present. When you look at all the problems I just listed, you can see, if you look closely, that the problems are entirely in the mind. Sure, there are external forces at work, an uncontrollable job, the stress of kids and chores and interruptions and digital distractions, but it's how our mind handles those external forces that is the problem. If you are completely present, the external forces are no longer a problem, because there is only you and that external force in this moment, and not a million other things you need to worry about. If your kid interrupts you, you can stress out because you have other things to worry about, and now your kid is adding to the worries or interrupting your calm. Or you can be present, and there is then only you and the child. You can appreciate the child for who he or she is and be grateful you have this moment. If your job demands that you focus on an urgent task, you can stress out because you have a million other things to do and not enough time to do them. Or you can be present and focus completely on that task. And now there is only that one task and you. When you're done, you can move on to the next task. Social media and other digital distractions don't interrupt us if we close them and learn to pour ourselves completely into the present task. And if we need to do email, Twitter, or read blogs, we can set aside everything else and just be present with that one digital task. Being present becomes then a way to handle any problem, any distraction, any stressor. It allows everything else to fade away, leaving only you and whatever you're dealing with right now. So how do we practice being present? The method for being present is fairly simple, but it's the practice that matters most. Most people don't learn to be present because they don't practice, not because it's so hard to do. When you practice something, you become good at it. It becomes more of a mode rather than being a task on your to-do list. Practice, practice, and being present will become natural. Here's how to do it. Whatever you're doing right now, as long as it's safe, learn to focus completely on doing that one thing. Pay attention to every aspect of what you're doing, to your body, to the sensations, to your thoughts. You will notice your thoughts, if you are paying attention, jump to other things. That's okay. You are not trying to force all other thoughts from your mind, but by becoming aware of that jumping around in your thoughts, you have found the tool for gently bringing yourself back to the present task. Just notice the jumping thoughts and lovingly and patiently come back. Do this once, then do it again. Don't worry about how many times you must do it. Just do it now. It can become tiring at first if you're not used to it. Don't worry about that. Let yourself rest if you grow tired. Come back and practice again in a little while. It's not meant to be exhausting. Instead, you should notice how your worries melt away and you enjoy your present task much more. Be joyful in whatever you're doing, grateful that you're able to do that task, and fully appreciate every little movement and tactile sensation of the task. You'll learn that anything can be an amazing experience. Anything can be a miracle. Practice repeatedly in small, easy steps. Each step is a wonder in itself, and each practice helps you find that calm in the middle of the traffic of your life. I'll leave you with another quote. Live the actual moment. Only this moment is life. We hope you enjoyed this different perspective on how to stay more present and find that balance in your life. Remember, you can find us on iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, and more. And also, come join us on our Facebook page. We love to hear from our listeners, and we would love to hear your story. And remember, today and every day, keep fighting the good fight.